Good morning, world. We've been stuck on this island now for over 81 days and it's starting to feel like the lockdown is finally over. So we're going to do something different today, aren't we?
We are going to show our first full day in Burma.
Yeah.
So we thought rather than just playing the video and not having any introduction, we thought we'd do it this way and introduce it to you guys, and also we are going to watch it along with you and then react to it and see how it makes us feel, because it's been so long, or it feels like it's been so long anyway, since we were actually there.
And the world is a very different place now than it is then. And it kind of feels like a prequel to our lockdown series.
Yes.
So we've got the computer set up here. Story is busy with Phwah Phwah at the moment doing some activities. So we're going to film first and then she can film later. We also wanted to capture Story's reaction to this and also Phwah Phwah. So we will be doing them all together and you'll see it in the video that's about to come up. This is the perfect place to be doing it right now. There's a lovely breeze coming over us. Yeah, I've
got the lovely sound of the palm trees as well. So it's a really good setup here. Nice place to sit and watch our video. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Shall I press play?
Yeah. Ningalaba, which means good morning world in Burmese. We're in the taxi, just looking at the world going on around us. So busy. It's so different from Thailand. And Story's eyes are left, right and centre.
That's so fast, that one.
Off we go.
They're alive, are they?
He's got two more underneath his foot. He's either too good for the market.
Oh yeah, I can see him now. Yeah, there he is.
Chickens on his bike. He's taking his chickens for a ride. Look, chickens on a bike.
Look how much traffic there is.
Yeah.
You just don't see that many people next to each other anymore, do you? Did you see those chickens, Story? That was absolute madness. I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah, look,
it was crazy.
With sticks. See how they carry stuff.
Oh my goodness. Who's pigeon?
So many pigeons.
This is the aim of the day. So this is when we were preparing for Omar's wedding, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Completely different plan for the year. Papa's getting her clothes made. And we're in the streets of Yangon with our little girl Story.
Your mum was so looking forward to this, wasn't she?
Yeah.
This day.
Shoes off. This is Mum's friend Tay Tay. Where's Story gone?
Where's Story? We haven't lost her, have we?
I've lost Story.
Where are you?
There she is. What are you doing in the clothes? Sasha's helping Phwah Phwah choose the material for her wedding outfit for Uncle Omar's wedding, and Story's just playing all of these chairs. You enjoying rolling around on those? Yeah? Making fun wherever fun can be had. I was so surprised at how calm Story was here.
Yeah, she didn't moan at all,
No.
did she? We were in there for hours.
It's nice to hear Mum talking her language as well.
Yeah, it is.
Story has been really patient while we've been trying to get this dress made. She's having a look at pictures of donkeys with Tay Tay.
How pretty is Phwah Phwah, Daddy?
What do you think? Do you think we've got the right style? Think Omar will be happy? It's difficult, isn't it? We're right in the thick of it here. I'm looking forward to just getting out on the street and having a look around.
Why am I singing a song to Maribel?
Alright, we're back out on the streets. Gonna go get some food. We've been talking so much about how different this feels from Thailand. It feels so much more raw here, makes Thailand feel like travelling in Europe. Story's been looking for strawberries since we first arrived. Just found some. She's picking them herself. Strawberries.
Oh, she keeps asking for them now, doesn't she?
She's going to take the whole tray.
So much food. Yeah, so noisy they are. Such noisy crows.
And one of the first questions we got asked when we said we were travelling to Burma with Story was, is it going to be safe for kids? which I always find to be a bit of a funny question because obviously kids live in every country. Of course I understand the reasoning behind the question. I mean, it is so different in every place.
Too many crows. Oh, crows. Too many crows.
Especially if you've never left your home country before and you've never travelled and seen what things are like in different parts of the world. It can all seem a bit overwhelming. I can definitely see why people think that way.
Aw, baby.
It is nice to see little babies just everywhere though, isn't it?
I didn't feel unsafe at all though.
No. I remember the first time we walked the back streets of the Philippines. Even without the kids, people watched us on YouTube and said, oh, I wouldn't go down that road and that kind of stuff.
Those crows are like the soundtrack to the city, aren't they?
Yeah, the whole of Burma, it's just
Too many pigeons.
too many pigeons, too many too many pigeons, too many people, too many cars. Really? Well, you are in a city.
Too many houses. There's too many people.
Even in Thailand, when we went to Bangkok, in Chinatown, it looks a lot worse than it actually is when you travel around, and I think it's the same thing here.
Trying to get out. Yeah, he's trying to get out, Baba.
Have you noticed something? None of us are sweaty.
Oh, Story's got her hair down.
Yeah, it wasn't hot. So we've just stopped for lunch at Kandorji Lake. Found this nice little restaurant here. You can hear crows everywhere. There's loads of birds. There's so many things to shoot here, it's unbelievable. As a photographer, I'm struggling to put the camera down. To give you an idea of prices that we're paying in here, the food that we've got on this table right now came to about £11 English money, which was about 20,000 chats. Oh my goodness, they're so cheap.
Yeah, and those chips are really good.
I went to the shops earlier and I bought some popcorn, water, some Pringles and a carton of soy milk, and that was about £1.10. Hearing these prices now and comparing it to what we're paying here in Siargao, it does seem like Philippines is really expensive in comparison.
Yeah.
Entrance to this park, including bringing this camera, was 1,500 chats, which is under £1. So that's pretty amazing for all of us, including a big camera too. We also bought 3 SIM cards for our phones here in Burma, and they were 1,000 chats each. So what are we doing? Yes, under £2 for all 3 of them, and that's with data as well. So that's pretty good. So we've spent so much time doing what we want to do. Story's seen this playground, we couldn't exactly say no. So she's going to play in the first Burmese playground today. I think you've been to a playground in every country, haven't you, Story? But she's too busy concentrating. Sign you up for Tough Mudder, Story.
Tell me to do that.
Well done, good climbing. You've got the little Burmese boys there with the Tanaka makeup on. That's like natural sunscreen.
I think one of them gave up that swing for her, didn't they? Oh.
Nobody was worrying about coronavirus then.
No, there was no worry about the hand washing all the time.
I was just saying to Sasha that I find it amazing. We're all the way on the other side of the world in Burma, and similar kind of things are going on. You've got mothers and fathers in the playground waiting for their kids, just having picnics. All different walks of life, people getting frustrated, people having fun, ice creams. It's just, the world carries on. It's all here happening. And if you never travel anywhere, then you never know that the world is quite normal. It's very similar to what you do elsewhere, you know. You can find similarities in everything, but you have to travel to see it. And there is the beautiful Shwedagon Pagoda. We went there 8 years ago. Do you think I'm right, or do you think that's the Sule Pagoda?
I'm not sure.
It's difficult.
I haven't got my phone, so
Yeah.
check the map.
What, that one?
It's difficult to tell from this perspective.
That one, no, that's a Shwedagon Pagoda.
What is it then?
So I just want to stop the camera for a minute to kind of take it all in. The first thing that I'm really noticing is how noisy everything is. The minute the video started, it was a bit of a shock to the system. I mean, even our camera is a little bit broken, and you can hear the lens noise, but it's drowned out by the sound of the traffic and the people and the birds.
Compared to where we've been for the last 3 months here on the island, it is just insane how noisy everything is. But after watching that day out, our first full day, wasn't it, out in the city of Yangon, and it didn't feel weird. It didn't feel like, well, obviously it felt like we were in a different place, but when you're actually there, it didn't feel strange. It just felt normal. Like we felt like we kind of belonged there and walking around. We didn't feel unsafe at all.
Nobody hassles you or hounds you.
No, not at all.
But there's no scamming. There were no, like, not even beggars.
No.
We didn't get beggars, did we?
No.
So I think that's something you could come up with a idea of what you think your travels are going to be like in a country like this. You know, the culture shock and everything. But it's really, really not that bad. And I think we showed that in the park.
Yeah. It's all kind of normal.
Yeah.
We've just come down for our dinner. We were going to sit outside on the street, but it's so noisy out there. They're doing some roadworks right now. So we're sitting inside in the little cafe bit. We've gone for the Burmese tea leaf salad and also the shredded ginger salad, which is really, really good. Irma's teaching Jay some basic Burmese phrases. Jay's writing them down in a little book. Do you remember it?
Forgotten all of that. Don't even remember where the piece of paper is. So this is going to be my first taste of jindo and leito, which is the salad, the tea leaf salad that Sasha had last night, and I didn't eat any because I wasn't feeling my best. Delicious. It's such a strong flavour. Yeah, I put some ginger in it too. I love the strong flavours. I really like strong flavours. It was really good.
That was really nice.
Traditional Burmese food was really good. You can see the full garlic cloves there.
Yeah.
You know, it hasn't even been
Raw
cooked.
garlic as well.
Is it as good as yesterday?
Yeah. Ginger's so nice. I love it.
Super fresh, isn't it? How are you feeling after your day exploring Yangon?
Yeah.
Was it crazy?
Yeah.
What did you see today?
Giraffes.
You did see giraffes. You did see a dragon lizard though, didn't you? Do you remember the dragon lizard?
I need to do giraffes first and then giraffes.
The story just took it all in her stride, didn't she?
Yeah, she really did. Crows.
Crows, yeah.
Pigeons. Chickens. Yeah, chickens hanging off a motorbike. Remember that? The chickens riding a motorbike?
Yeah.
That was crazy. Okay. That's right.
Look, my face is green.
Yeah, the light is a bit green in here, isn't it? Alright, we're going to say bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye. It's a puppet show.
The puppet show is we'll watch that one tomorrow.
But I want to watch it now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have that one ready yet. We'll watch that one tomorrow, yeah?
Right.
What did you think of the city?
Nice. Nice.
Did you like Burma?
Yeah.
I felt quite relaxed there for some reason. I felt quite relaxed, and because I can speak the language, obviously, and I felt quite at home this time around.
What about the noise?
The noise is unbearable. I mean, I don't like that much noise.
What did you think of Story's reaction to Burma?
Story's reaction was absolutely fantastic.
I think Story really, really did enjoy travelling there.
Oh, she did. She loved it.
She didn't seem to display any form of fear or culture shock or anything.
No.
She was really, really
Curiosity.
excited. Yeah, there was so much going on.
Yeah. I mean, even for us, but for her, she was like, "What's that? What's that? What's this?" You know. But she remembered everything.
Well, there's a whole week of these to watch, so we'll do another one tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. That was lovely, though.
So watching a video like that is one of the main reasons why I love vlogging, because I've forgotten pretty much 70% of that.
Yeah.
Just how it felt, the sounds. I think that is one of the key things, isn't it, to remember, is the sounds. Yeah. When you hear, even our voices, how we're reacting to things and stuff. All of those little details would get lost if you weren't making a vlog.
Yeah, that's very true. And like just hearing the sound of the crows, or seeing Story in the little park, and you
Yeah.
remember how it smelled, and
Yeah.
it brings back all of your memories and
Yeah.
refreshes it all.
It triggers it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a big trigger, and just like the little details and those little moments in time that you forget.
And it is sad to say, but one day, like, my mum won't be here anymore, and when we look back over these videos with her, we'll be able to say, look, we did this adventure together with like your little 3-year-old granddaughter.
Yeah.
And that is a fantastic thing. It's a very powerful thing to have in your library.
Yeah, exactly. My granddad used to write poems, and I think I've got like one memory of a poem that he done, and that's it. Like, there's no photographic evidence of it or things like that, but I just remember that, and that's all that I've got. And Story's gonna have all of this stuff because we're growing up in a different time.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be so amazing for her. Like, she'll never forget anybody.
Do you have any tape recordings of his voice?
There were some, but I don't know where they are now.
Because that would be a nice, powerful thing.
Yeah.
I said that about my granddad. I never met him, and I asked my mum the other day, do you have any recordings of his voice? Because I've only ever seen 2 black and white pictures of my granddad. I don't know how he sounds.
Yeah.
And it's like, it would change everything. I would see him as a completely different person if I could hear his voice.
Yeah.
And that's why these videos, picture and movement and sound all together, is just going to be so powerful.
Yeah.
And how different is it from where we are right now in the
know.
Philippines?
It's a complete world away. We're going to do a few shout outs to end off the video today. And first up, we are wishing Tess and your son Matthew from Ottawa in Canada a happy birthday. You're both celebrating your birthdays today. That's nice. Hello and
Hi.
happy birthday.
And then we've got Honey Susan, who's been watching the vlogs every single day, and that is from Daryl in the UK.
Oh, hello guys, and thanks for watching. Joy Balifa, who is living in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. This is from your sister, who you haven't seen for 15 years.
Whoa.
Wow, that is a really long time. But does this mean that you're watching the vlogs together? So really our vlogs have brought you together?
Maybe.
That's nice.
I'd like to think that.
Yeah. Hello to you both. Cassandra in Canberra, Australia, and your partner Andrew Rutherford. Hello guys.
And the last shout out for today is going to Philippe, Vanessa and their doggy Lola.
Oh, and you guys are watching in South Africa.
Worldwide audience, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
So we hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I'm glad to be sharing some of the pre-lockdown experiences now,
Yeah.
leading forward into our Moving to the Philippines series, which will happen probably next week and a bit after next week.
Yes, hopefully. Looking forward to that.
Yes, don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.